Waiting on the world to change. Virgo signs. You guys are not really doing much right now in the cards. You got Strength card with the Queen of Cups. That's a lot of waiting and holding off on doing something because you're waiting on the world to change. You're waiting almost like for someone else to come and fulfill your wishes. These cards that came out, I'm not going to read them all. These are all your wishes. All the things you wish were different about your life. All the things you wish you had at the moment. But you're not doing anything about it. Let's pull some Oracle cards because I'm not really digging into this. And see why Six of Swords reversed here, why we're not doing anything about it. Maybe it seems too difficult. Maybe it seems unsurmountable to get the things that we wish we had. Let's pull the Oracle cards and see. Tell me more about Virgo. Wow. Okay, so now we have the number 7 reversed and the Manticore reversed. This is feeling like we were dealt a shitty hand, maybe even at birth or just in this lifetime, or maybe it's just, I'm reading for your week. That could just be how you feel this week, but it could harken back all the way to your whole life where you're just like, wow, I just got dealt a shitty hand this life, you know? Maybe you were born to poor parents, you know? Maybe you have bad genetics, or whatever your bad health, whatever your problem is. That's the way you're looking at life right now. You're looking at life with a very passive approach and just like, I'm just going to wait for things to change because it's a very defeatist attitude here. It's just kind of like, things are the way they are. I was born this way. That's the vibe for you guys this week. And then Aquarius with the number 4 is sort of just like saying, I am what I am. It is what it is, and I'm not really going to make any kind of effort to change. It's very settling energy into whatever niche you found yourself or category you've put yourself in. It's almost like self-defeating by labeling yourself, saying, yeah, I am this way. I'll never be anything more than this. It does feel a little bit like a put-down energy. Let's see if we can pull some advice and see what you guys should be doing about it, or if maybe you guys just need to somebody needs to snap you out of this energy. Let's see what we get for advice. Any advice here for Virgo regarding this spread? Okay, this is exactly what I thought. The Hangman reversed. It's all a matter of perception. You perceive yourself. Now, by the way, this could be somebody you're dealing with. Whenever I do a reading, it could always be somebody who's just outside of you, external energy. But anyway, I'm going to say you because that's how I've been reading it the whole time. But the Hangman reversed. It's a matter of perception. You perceive yourself as just being like in a rut, stuck in a category. Like you're never going to grow beyond that category for whatever reason. It's kind of like, let's say you always wanted to be a basketball player and you know that you're extremely short, so you think that it's impossible. Well, I think that nothing really is impossible. Even a game like that, you know, it's a matter of skill, right? It's not all about your height. It's never like, things aren't that cut and dry. But you're seeing things like they are cut and dry, Virgo, and you're seeing it like you could never get out of whatever you've labeled yourself as or whatever rut you've put yourself in. Let's see what the next couple cards have. Wow. Next couple cards, we have the Hierophant and the 3 of Cups with the 6 of Pentacles. It's a lot of comparing yourself to other people. It's a lot of comparing yourself to maybe the professionals. So the Hierophant and the 6 of and the 3 of Cups is almost like, let's say you wanted to play football. Now I'm switching sports. But you don't have like the body type. And you're comparing yourself. You're like, well, you're comparing yourself to the pros. It's like, well, I'm not even going to do this because I would want to go pro, and I could never do what these people are doing that you're watching. You're first of all, it seems like an unfair comparison, but also your perception, I don't think is right because the Hangman, remember, here is reversed. But the 6 of Pentacles here, I think, tells me that you're not really even willing to try it. You're not willing to give things a shot. The 6 of Pentacles is trying energy. You're not willing to do that, and that's why you're so passive, because you're comparing yourself to the old standard. The Hierophant is kind of like the standard that has been set by society, and so you're comparing yourself to almost like an unfair standard that society has set that might even be distorted, that might not even be true. Let's see what we get out of the Oracle cards for advice, and then we will close out your reading. Anything else here for Virgos? Virgo? Oh, okay, the number 9, pretty simple. The number 9 is the number for reach and mastery. So yeah, it may not be easy to get this goal, that to become a professional football player, to become a professional basketball player, whatever it is that is the thing that you think is unattainable, that you could never do. Yeah, it's a reach goal, but you can do it. I feel like anybody can. I mean, it's just a matter of perception, belief. Yes, it can be done. Whatever it is, it can be done according to the cards. The 4 with the arrow on target and the number 9, it's just a matter of how your dedication. It's a matter of dedication because the number 9 is how far you're willing to reach, and the number 4 is your consistency with regards to that. And that's all it comes down to. That's all it comes down to, Virgos. And you guys can do anything as long as you're consistent about your direction and about your focus and about the effort that you're putting in, right? On the bottom, we have Jupiter. Yeah, it's like doors are open. Jupiter is just like, it's a blessing. So there's like a blessing. You have an opportunity and there's a blessing essentially over this theme for you. So maybe you should go after this, Virgo. I mean, especially if it's something you've always wanted. The next card's the number 7. The number 7 is almost like a karmic card. It's a card for past lives. Maybe it's something you've always wanted to do, and maybe you're even meant to do it. So it's time to stop believing that you can't do it. Stop believing that you are some sort of fixed mundane category, you know, and kind of like prop yourself up a little and maybe give things a shot and see where it leads. But it is going to take consistency, so you can't forget that. All right, Virgos, that is your reading. Thank you guys for being here. If you want to see more of these readings, don't forget to follow the channel, and I'll see you next time.